I mean, it's a bit of an umbrella anyway, blues, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Um,
it filters into everything
yeah,
really. Like everything started with the blues.
yeah. Yeah, I think just those little shapes, like um, just like little licks, they fit like in some of the heaviest metal and grunge and stuff. But same, um,
Like if you think
yeah,
about, like Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, like all that comes from blues. That's definitely where it's
yeah,
from. Even though you whack some
yeah,
distortion
for
on it,
sure,
but yeah, it's all
yeah,
it's all blues, isn't it?
exactly, yeah, yeah. The point where they can, do the odd, even like like proper bluesy song, and it's not necessarily out of place.
Hmm.
But when I first when I was a guitarist in school and that, I would play blues, but I wasn't in a blues band or anything like that. I was in a metal band,
Yeah.
and then a few years later, I started doing the really chilled out thing, and Jack Johnson, love Jack Johnson, and all that sort of singer songwriter stuff. That's like probably the other 50% of the influence. And I think I felt like if I started playing, because I would definitely start drifting into some soul and doing some like James Brown covers, and when I write music, yeah, just throw in some sevenths here and there and add a soulful voice. It's soul already. You don't, But the moment I started doing actually proper blues, it felt like a bit of like imposter syndrome.
Hmm.
Like, oh, who am I to, some other like lads or or girls my age would sort of turn around maybe and think, what you're doing. 5 years ago you were doing like 90s bangers or whatever, and but I don't know. I've always been of the mindset that I just do whatever you want, do whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
Um, and for a while now, blues and soul has been what I feel like doing the most, and I haven't really backed down from that. So it's cool. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Do you think that's just because it was? I found this as well that your influences early on tend to always come back. I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also think that like every musician, pretty much anyway, every performing musician has like a journey closer and closer to integrity. You know,
Mm.
I
Oh.
mean, some people are like, that journey was like down the road. Tomorrow they're like, no, I'm not even slightly doing something I don't want to do, sort of thing. And then for others, it's like, um, not that you completely lack it, but one day you're just like drifting. You've drifted all the way there. I think on your last podcast with Matt, he was talking about integrity at one point, and it made me think, yeah, I should mention that.
If you've got a feeling that you can't put into words, don't worry, friends.
Because there's a song for that.